Hello, and welcome back to the Doki Doki Leaders Club playthrough. Gonna have a lot of jump cuts, or maybe not a whole lot, but there is gonna be some jump cuts that come out of nowhere in this video. So we are in this video. We are in Act 2 now, which is after Sayori's suicide, and we are gonna go through Natsuki's version of Act 2, which is not too much different from Yuri because the game forces you to go into Yuri's campaign, but there are still some differences, and we're going to be taking a look at those in this video. So this is dedicated to Natsuki, basically. So that's why you're going to see a lot of jumping around here. And that's going to go for the next part as well. And after that, that will be it, actually, for Doki Doki Literature Club. Unless some kind of story expansion comes out for it. But yeah, we are into the final two parts. This one and the next part of the playthrough. Ooh, that's a little different. Now, something I did wanted to show off here, but the video capture didn't get it, but I saw it. So, whenever you go to the menu, there's like, I think it was like a 2% chance, if I read correctly, of like a bloody image of Monica appearing for like a frame. And I guess because I play fighting games, and maybe it's a little bit more than a frame. But maybe because I play fighting games and watch fighting games a whole lot, that's why my eye caught it. However, when I went to watch the playback, I couldn't find it. So I don't know if it's just I believe just because I use Bandicam to record Doki Doki, and I guess it just didn't catch it. I didn't include an image in the bonus stuff. But I know once it appears once, you won't get it again until you start a whole new playthrough. So, it is what it is, unfortunately. Also drinking out of my rooster cup. Some sody. Some sody pop. So for the most part, this is the same as Act 1's Natsuki route. It doesn't really change until towards the end of it. I know that feel. Thanks, protagonist, with your slang and your lingo. And your hip-hop. Or it's simply terrible. Harsh. We all have our taste, protagonist. I didn't even say anything. Don't judge a book. In fact... So yeah, for the most part, this is still the same. You know, of course, we're gonna have some weird dialogue here and there. But which... Oh, hands. Never mind. I was about to say which one, but they're both hands. Don't just stand there, start reading! We can't read at the same time like that. That's very true. I mean, you know, it's very hard. I was just glancing at my calendar here, and I realized why the moon looks so full outside. It's because the full moon is in a couple of days. At the time of me voicing over this. Which is early morning the 8th of January. So this video will be going up the 8th of January. I opened the book and creatures started pouring out of it. Since I read the beginning. When it comes to manga, I usually don't go back and look like that. Like, look back at previous volumes and whatnot. Outside of... If I want, like... Say if... Like, Inuyasha is a good example of me. Because, I only got, like, the first 11 volumes, I think. If I'm not mistaken. Plus a couple here and there, but I know, like, in that kind of situation, say I want to start reading Inuyasha again, then I will start over for the beginning. But that's only when I want to go through the whole series. And I need to do that at some point. I need more mangas. I need to get a DVD shelf for my mangas. Because I found out that that's actually a good fit for mangas is like old DVD shelves. So I might actually order one when I get the chance and start expanding my manga collection. I don't have a whole lot. I have enough to fill up one shelf, if that makes sense. And I need to start... Like, I'm thinking about... I don't know if I've mentioned this shit before, but I am thinking about going through and getting, like, volume 1 of a couple of different series and go from there. Like One Piece. I got Bleach. I haven't read that yet. And stuff like that. My Hero Academia. Just get a couple of volume 1s. What is Friends? Are they edible? Well, I mean, not legally. They just think manga is for kids. I mean, I already made the previous comment before on this subject matter. Makes me want to punch him in the face. I mean, that's a little extreme, don't you think, Natsuki? Ugh, I know those kind of people. And totally not making that up just to get closer to you. That's pretty accurate. Wait, which part? Which part is accurate? Oh. So even though Monica is amplifying stuff like that, that doesn't mean she's making it up completely. Like, Natsuki is not in the greatest of household situations. And there is a little gnat going on my screen there. There we go. But, yeah, so it doesn't necessarily specify how deep that goes. Just, just we can tell by context that there is, the relationship between her and her father is not the greatest. Now, if it matches up with what she says during, this act, then oh boy. Ellipsy's my favorite. Time passes. It's strangely quiet now. I glance over at her. Oh, she's asleep. Hey, Natsuki. Yeah. Oh, she must be really tired. Oh. To be fair, I do that too when I'm tired. Funny enough, if you look at the history of this, you actually do get this right here. Jesus. Oh, jeez. Yeah, that's what I just said. Are you okay? Here. Monica reaches into her bag and pulls out some kind of protein bar. Of the protein variety. It just throws it. She's not a dog, I don't think. She snatches the bar from the floor and immediately tears off the wrapper. Jesus. I told you not to give... So they even finished her sandwich before stuffing it into her mouth. Don't worry, Dish. She's fine. It just happens every now and then. Okay. That's why I always keep a snack in my bag for her. Anyway. Why don't we share poems now? So that just happens every now and then. Alright. Perfectly normal when you're tired. Now this is the same. If you share your poem with Natsuki, if you aim for her, this is completely the same as Act 1. Yuri's is pretty much the same. She'll just make she'll make like a small comment about it not being exactly her taste, but then she'll, because she's obsessed with us, she'll act like as if it's the greatest thing in the world. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things, we can do better. We can do better. I'm always listening. As you can tell, my ears is part of my ribbon. What? I said my ears are part of my ribbon. Ah! Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up, especially after seeing what I just saw, and I am scared to ever be tired again, so I am going to be well rested. Or actually just eat, I should say. Want to share a poem with me? Kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. I mean, I'm kind of required by the game. I'm just saying. No, my nose. Sorry, I got a itch. This is pretty much the same, too, up until a point, if you're on the Natsuki route. I hand Monica my poem, and then I hand her my other poem, because I wrote two, and they're the exact same. He's like, why do you have two of the same poems? No. It kind of makes me think of something Natsuki would write. When she's not tired. Or hungry. So take that as a compliment. If you say so. Yep. If you're interested in Natsuki, then always keep a snack on you. Yeah, this is where it's different. She'll cling to you like a puppy. Yeah, that's not funny. Doesn't give her lunch money or leave her any food in the house, so she's in a fussy mood pretty often. That's kind of understandable. Yeah. But sometimes she just loses all her strength and shuts down, you know, because she doesn't eat. Yeah, that could do it. This is just a guess, but I think she's so small because she's malnourished is interfering with her adolescent growth. But hey, some guys are into petite girls too, you know. That's not true. I've not been on the internet. Sorry, just trying to look at the bright side of, you know, abuse. You want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. What else because I have to sound confident? It's just, you know, it's all in the ponytail. I see. Now this is the same poem. This is going to another day here. Dish. Okay. So we're still going on the Natsuki route here. And this is where it's a little bit different here. I mean, in the club. I suppose so. I don't think I could say no to you after you gave that book to me. Well, I guess I need to make sure Natsuki isn't waiting for me. After we finished reading yesterday, she's fine. She's reading over there, see? Don't think about her so much. She's used to being ignored. Come on, we're going over there. Apparently me going over here in this kind of freaked the game out a little bit. Well. Little jump cut there. Because that was the exact... That's where Yuri tries to get us. And even though our poem is towards Natsuki, it acts like as if we're going towards Yuri. Style right away. I mean, everyone in the club writes really differently from each other. Maybe you'll find a little influence from all of us. For instance, I noticed that you were spending some time with Yuri today. Okay. Not that I care who you spend your time with. After all, I was taught never to expect anything from anybody. Oh. That's, It's not like I was waiting for you or anything. Still, you should at least look over my poem. You'll probably be able to learn something from it. Yeah, I can learn something from that. Now, this is actually a code. I was reading up on it. And it's a link to a story. I can't remember the exact story, though. There's a couple of those instances in this game. Why didn't you come read with me today? Uh-oh. I was waiting for you. I was waiting for a long time. It was the only thing I had to look forward to today. No. Why did you ruin it? Do you like Yuri more? I think you're better off not associating with her. Well, considering what happened last time. Are you listening to me? Yuri is a sick freak. That should be obvious by now. So just play with me instead. Okay? You don't hate me, Dish, do you? Natsuki, are you wanting a protein bar again? I can go ask Monica if she has. There's something coming out of your face there. This club is the only place I feel safe. Yuri, I think I can go get you a protein bar if you're wanting another one. Just stop talking to Yuri. I can get you a really nice protein bar. Like the high dollar one. Play with me. That's generally creepy. Now, the special poems, unfortunately, I will not be showing them off. Other than the ones I get here. But, there's a couple of them. And I have realized, oh my goodness, that is blood. And if you listen closely, you can actually hear, blood noises. Yeah, that's creepy. But for the special poems, I did notice that it's kind of predetermined which ones you're gonna get. Because I have tried saving, and then tried a couple times, getting up to the point where the special poems come up. And it's always the same. So I think it is predetermined whenever you start Act 2, which kinds you're gonna be getting. Yeah, we are, I think we're dying, is what's happening here. Alright, let's do some more poem writing here. And again, we're trying to go for Natsuki. Hey, look, we got Monica to jump up there. I don't think we got her to do that last time. I don't believe. I can't remember off the top of my head. Because last time, I know we actually got the really rare Easter egg with Yuri. The double Yuri and a Yuri scary face, I believe, too. Hi, Dish. I've been waiting for you. Are ready to continue reading? I brought my best Monica. I told you not to... Ugh, is she really late again? A little bit faster in the conversation here. Because I was actually not expecting this to be that different. Because you're basically forced to go into Yuri's mode here. But it actually is a little bit different here. I know the new member wouldn't hurt as long as they're cool. And I guess another girl would be nice too. So, Natsuki, nobody cares. Jesus. Why don't you go look for some coins under the vending machine or something? Jeez. God dang, Yuri. This one's alright. Alright. Well, yeah. About as good as yesterday's, anyway. But you're doing alright. Because, again, even though our poem was focused on Natsuki, that, it's still acting like as if we're doing a poem towards Yuri. So you better keep working hard. I'm trying, but it's kind of hard to with everything that's been going on. And I'm glad you had your protein bar. You can let me down, okay? So at least read mine, too, for now. This poem means a lot to me. So, okay, so the rest of this is like the Act 2 we did previously with Yuri's route. Basically, you know, she's concerned about everything. And then, of course, you know, the game freaks out. And she becomes a, that. Can you hear me, Dish? If you would just spend more time with Monica, all these problems would go away. Yuri and I are too messed up for someone as wonderful as you. Just think of Monica from now on. Just Monica. Just Monica. Just Monica. Just Monica. Just Monica. And this was something else I wasn't expecting. I don't think I've ever really saw this one. Jeez, that really startled me. But yeah, Monica broke the game by trying to writing this poem. But yeah, I've never actually seen this one, so this was a nice little surprise for me. But that's actually going to conclude this part of Doki Doki Literature Club, so join us for the finale in the next part.